All right, hey Darian. Uh, so just to recap what your question was last time, you wanted to know what are the health benefits of watching TV, if there are any. And I was going to try to do this on the live streaming on YouTube, which I managed to get it enabled now, but it says I have to download an editor or something, so I was like, well, that's more steps than I was willing to take, so I'm back to doing it on here again, so hopefully it won't cut off at the end this time. We'll see. But, well, getting right into it. I did find two really good articles. Because the first thing I thought of was, well, there's automatically educational programming that you could watch. But I was wondering if there were any studies or anything done about it. One of the ones I found that were pretty interesting was until 1995, Saint Helena in the South Atlantic, the remote island, they didn't have any TVs. So, and I don't know, it didn't say exactly why they didn't have any. It said that studies had been done, and I guess they were aware of these studies, probably using the internet, that, TV had a lot of negative effects on children due to the violence and language and stuff. So anyway, in 1995, St. Helena got TVs. And the children of the island were found to have been the most least disturbed and best behaved in the world. So researchers wanted to see how TV watching would affect them, since they've never experienced that before. And just 15 months after the introduction of TV, their behaviors not only stayed the same, but they actually improved slightly. Was what the study actually found. It's an ongoing study, so they're still working on it. Longevity study. See how that goes. I'd like to know when that one's over. And one of the things that they're thinking about all these studies that have done about TV and how violence and language affects children nowadays, they said based on their findings so far, and this was back in 2006, 15 months after so far, since they showed slight improvements, they're starting to wonder if all the studies before, maybe they should look at other factors such as family and social environments instead of the TV actually producing the negative behavior from kids. So, and of course some other ones. I found that reality TV is actually found to be beneficial to society because it helps you view into someone else's life who you can see that may have similar struggles to you. Actually shows you someone to relate to. It can be a positive feeling for viewers that are watching. TV can provide an emotional release, like movies or TV shows. A lot of people keep stuff pent up during the day, and television time's just a time to let the emotions out, and that's why it's really good to have TVs or movies that have a lot of different emotions going through it. Let's see, and they can just set their problems aside for a little bit and kind of let them gestate or actually think while they're watching. Documentaries, of course, educational benefits with that. Films that you can see on TV also are able to show you a worldview of a particular time and place. Even though they may not be actual documentaries per se, but filmmakers can actually show you how life was in certain times or how certain situations were. Try to make it as real as possible. And a couple of movies that came to mind were like Roots or We Were Soldiers. Of course, you can watch that on TV. And there's also TV shows that do that. I know History Channel used to do that a lot too. Coming up with different TV shows about certain times to kind of give you a feel and show you how they got through life. So yeah, the St. Helena thing was actually pretty cool. I thought that was pretty neat. So I didn't find anything yet about, because it's supposed to be a longevity study, so I haven't found anything since other than that article I have, but I'm going to keep digging, see what else I can find on that. Because that's pretty crazy. Until 1995, they just didn't have any TVs. It's pretty neat. Alright, and I did not pull up the question or pick the one that I was going to use yet, so I'm going to look that up really quick while on here. That's yours. And I'm going to take my time. Alright, so so this is another, I'll try to give you another one that'll make you think a little. And notice that I'm posting mine on Friday, like we're supposed to. It's even 1900. It's not even close to midnight yet. It's interesting. Gives you all day Saturday to do yours. Sometimes early, but never late. Alright, so here's my question for you for this week. Why are millimeters used in the caliber of bullets in the U.S. when the U.S. uses like inches and stuff instead of the metric system? I don't even know if I said that right, but you know exactly what I mean. Alright, well,